Welcome back to the channel. First off, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed. I can't remember how many are now, but I've already had quite a few subscribers in a very short period of time and a lot of views on that video, so thank you very much, much appreciated. Now, I'll be honest, I did not film the launch of the boat as I said I was going to. Several reasons. One, the main one, is my first time driving this boat in the water and reversing it off of a trailer with someone else helping me and someone else in the water to take me and guide me over to the mooring was a bit too nerve-wracking, so I really didn't want to be messing about with recording equipment and filming it. I just wanted to concentrate on doing it right and not crashing it. Secondly, as I said, there was two other guys involved, so there was a chap who actually towed the boat from the storage place down to Shelley Beach, and we launched it from there, and then the guy who I've bought the mooring from, he was waiting in the water in his boat to take me out to show me where the mooring was, and he then helped me get moored up. So good. Followed him behind the boat. Rookie mistake. I was following him to the mooring, and obviously this is the control. There's a button underneath here to release it from neutral and to go into forward or reverse, and your hand sits like that quite nicely, and naturally your thumb sort of sits here on the trim button. So I'd had the outboard obviously in the water, followed him round, and we were just approaching the mooring. So I was slowing down and coming back, and unbeknown to me, I had my thumb on the trim up button and didn't realise, and I suddenly thought, I can hear a massive motorboat behind me. It was just going, rah! And I turned around and I heard him shouting in front of me because he was pointing back, and the whole outboard was out of the water. So first rookie mistake, there's another one. So yeah, realised that. I sort of got a bit used to it now, and I think your muscle memory kicks in, so you stop doing stupid things like that. So I've actually been out a couple of times on this now. I've been out with the family. They're not really keen on being on YouTube, so I'm going to sort of keep these videos for myself when I go out, so I have times when I can get out on my own, like now. Went out with a best friend of mine who came and stayed down for the weekend a couple of weeks back as well. So I've had a lot of fun. It's a really, really good little boat, and it handles really, really well. It gets up on the plane quickly. It'll happily sit at sort of 25 knots. I could push it further. I've not been at full throttle. But yeah, it's been really, really good. The only issue was the last time when I was out with my friend, we'd put the cover on, and what I do is I moor up, put the cover on, and then ring the water taxi to come and collect us. And I rang and it went straight to voicemail, so I was like, okay. So I thought I'll radio in, but I'd switched all the electrics off, so I turned the isolator switch back on the battery, got in the cabin, turned the radio on, called a taxi. He said, yeah, I'll be out in 2 minutes. So I jumped out, put the cover back on, sat on the edge ready to be collected, and I forgot to turn the isolator switch off on the battery. So last weekend, the wife and I, the family, came out here, got on the boat, went to start it, dead. So there is one spanner in the box which doesn't fit the battery, which is next to it. I don't understand what that spanner's for. So I have bought a new battery, which weighs about 700 kilos. I've been carrying it in a little backpack, killing me on the taxi to get out here to try and swap it over. So I have brought a few tools. I'm hoping they fit the battery terminals, and I've got a new battery in that bag there. So I'm going to try that battery now. I won't film it because I don't want you to see me swearing or blowing up the boat. Okay, so good news, the battery fits, and I've just put the depth finder on the radio, and that works. So I'm just going to now set up the fuel line and see if I can start the engine. So basically we have two 25-litre tanks. One is at home, I've just filled it, but I couldn't carry the battery and the fuel tank. So basically this section here connects into there, and away we go. Right, moment of truth. Get the key in. Can't see the keyhole. Choke up. Engine down. Let's see if she starts. Well, I've pumped the fuel line, so I know there's fuel into it, but obviously it's got old fuel, it's been sitting in there for a couple of weeks, so it might take a little while to start. But good news, it's turning over. Yay! We have power. Right, I'm going to go and untie and take her for a little spin. This is where you see me fall off the boat. I've not tried mooring back up on my own, so I'm hoping it'll be okay. It's a calm day. Right, we're free. So, always remember, kill cord attached. That's tied around my leg. And we are underway. We're running about 3 feet of water here, so I've got to be careful which way we go. It's fairly low tide, but I'm going to head across towards the marina. And then just head out along the seafront. Head down towards Budley. Just take you guys for a quick spin, show you what it's like. And yeah, enjoy it. It's a nice day. There's the Stuart Line cruise. And down there is Shelley Beach. And we are going to head across out to here. So I'm using the Navionics app on my phone for speed and navigation. There's some rather disgusting goo out on the water at the moment. As you can see, we're in a, if you can see it on there, depth of 45 meters at the moment. And there's a big wheel at Exmouth. Anyone who doesn't know Exmouth, there's the Premier Inn. There's the ocean, which is a bowling area, restaurant, arcades. Just up here you've got Mickey's restaurant, which is Michael Caine's restaurant, not the actor, the chef. Yeah, we just put it along here at 7 knots at the moment, just keeping it within the limits, just about. And we're in 15 feet of water. And it is stunning. It's a beautiful day for it. Over there goes down to Dawlish and Torquay, and then further around the coast up to, well, Dartmouth and Plymouth. Got a paddle boarder here, so I'll give him a wide berth. Okay, so we're out of the buoy section now, so we're out on the main stretch. So I'm going to give this a little bit of welly. I just take it up to sort of planing speed, show you what it's like. Doing 24 knots at the moment. It's nice and smooth. She handles really well. Just coming around to that's a holiday park over there, the private beach. There is actually a mooring section there. You can anchor up visit the beach if you want. There's a little cafe. Someone water skiing in front of us. Now, I'm not going to turn the engine off for fear of it not starting again, but this is what I just like, just sitting out here looking across the Jurassic coastline, looking at a lovely beach, just chilling out, listening to the water lapping against the boat. It's lovely. I'm only doing a little short journey today because I don't want to waste all the fuel, and I've only got one tank on here, so the other one is in the car full. I couldn't carry it with the battery, so I'm going to turn around, head back, and I'll leave it recording, show you the route. I'm not sure if you can see that light, the red light ahead, which tells me I'm too far port. If I move back to the right, it'll go white to tell me I'm in the right area. Just for guiding the ships back in. Camera's probably not picking it up, but now it's white. So this is just where there are no buoys, and it can just help you get back into the harbour in the right way. Right, so I didn't film myself mooring up, because the last time I did it with my friend Mark, it was so chaotic, it was unbelievable, and made incredibly complicated. So I'd just done it, and I didn't film it because I thought it's going to go wrong or put pressure on me, and that was the simplest thing in the world to do. I literally just used my boat hook, pulled the yellow buoy up, chucked it overboard on board. I then switched the engine. I didn't switch the engine off, I left the engine running but in neutral, disconnected the kill cord, climbed out, walked across the front, pulled the buoy through, wrapped the main line on and tied the buoy up. It's easy, this boating lark, isn't it? Famous last words. Anyway, so this is the first trip out on the boat, or at least the first videoed trip out on the boat. So I hope you liked it. If you saw anything you thought I was doing wrong, or anything you liked, please comment in the section below. Be good to hear your thoughts. I had quite a few views on my last video, but only one comment, but I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm loving boating life. The next step, obviously, we're in August at the moment, and this is going to be coming out of the water end of September, because there's no taxi after that, and I don't have a tender to get out. So I'm going to buy one, but probably not this year. I'll wait till next year, because there's only a month or so left anyway, even if we did get a tender now. But the long-term idea is, if everything goes well with this boat, we buy something like that. I want something a bit bigger, 4-berth with an inside, a toilet, etc. So much better for family use. Also, it's got a lot more range, and I want to get a diesel one, because they've got diesel fuel in the marina here in the harbour. They haven't got petrol, so this is a pain to fuel up. Whereas that, even if it's moored out here, I can go and fuel it up there. Just pull up at the slipway, get it fueled up, and then we can just tour all down the coast, and you get 250, 300 mile range on most of the boats. So that will be the next step. Who knows? Maybe next year. Maybe the year after. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all on the next one.